Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time, as you can see, we took out the censor dude, the main leader of the Adeptus Mechanicus here on Kiava Gamma, as well as his Warp Beast and Corrupted.
It's about time.
I always forget their name as well. Wait a second. No, it's not Technomap. Basically the Adeptus Mechanicus military. We took out all of those guys, so we don't gotta deal with them now. The Fabricator Censor, that's his name. So we can either go back to the Void Ship, or, like I'm gonna choose to do, is go back through here, because there was a lot of stuff we left out. Because I didn't know this was the right way, but now we know. And our planet's still going. We should be good with everything else. Let me double check. I did, after ending the video, restock everyone with different things. I gave her her sword back, so she has 2 chain swords now, which is kind of dope.
None shall stand in my way.
So hopefully they perform a little bit better now. Especially Pascal, he has a lot better weaponry. Sadly nothing for his armor, but it is what it is.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
So we got the Cogitator looks dead. Only a single lit lumen shows that there's life within the machine. Bring up the Elect 2 to the scanner. Oh yeah, this is the special thing, right?
Something of interest.
The door's pneumatic actuators have obviously failed. It can now only be opened manually by finding a suitable valve, which we got here, so we need to find a valve for this turn thing. Okay. Which means we're gonna have to go back through here. Well, there it is. Nothing special. Remove the obstacle.
An expected result.
What does that do for me? So if I release this car brake, just so I could reach it, or I could reach it. Yeah. Okay, I don't get what the point of that was. But now we can go and do that and open one of Theodora's special caches. I think that's what that's supposed to be.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
The car is filled with refuse, broken pieces of spare parts, chopped up lumps of flesh, bits of wire, and other rubbish. Oh, Hementz. Oh, this guy. He's the other Hementz or whatever you want to call him. Hementz. Basically Pascal's cousin, I guess. I heard your footsteps in the void. You are Von Valancius, are you not? Initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code which constitutes a grade 4 transgression. Identify yourself. My name is Hementz Hahnemann. I believe it is familiar to you. This statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft. I'm guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. I'm giving you a chance to explain why you are using the name of another. Another? I have the right to bear this name. It is my humble inheritance which I received from Archimagos Armanat. To renounce it is to betray his ideas. The blessed Armanat taught us that the cycle must be discontinued, and it seems I have become his best student. Now I aspire to know all, comprehend all, as is the Omnissiah's will. Blasphemy! Should you continue these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions of the blessed Armanat's philosophy, you will be destroyed. You wish to sound outraged, but I sense your curiosity. I understand. Knowledge is intoxicating. This craving for your new knowledge gnaws on me as well, but be patient. I'm deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in places where it should not be. Hanuman, Hanuman, Hanuman. I kept seeing this marker come upon the traces of a great plot of the deception created by Archimagos Armanat. No sound mind is capable of such twisted cunning, but my mind was no longer sane. It could no longer stay within the narrow confines of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted ever greater freedom. I developed. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth. But words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? You are a heretic, are you not? Merely a seeker of knowledge. However, the experiments I have conducted extend far beyond the allowed limits of an ordinary transmechanic tasked with maintaining a planetary Vox array. But ever since I received that strange signal, my ears have been open to what I had previously considered to be forbidden knowledge. Every night since then, I have been tuning my Vox station to that very frequency and listening to the voices. Am I a heretic? The fabricator censor didn't think so. He conducted inspections, but he did not prohibit my research. Later, when a mysterious visitor revealed the truths to his optics, he came to me once more. I nurtured the scrap code for him in the depths of my mind. It lives there, still eating through my synapses and building new connections that are open to the new knowledge of change. Is freedom heresy? If so, then I am a heretic. The reason for the failure of this unit's operations has been established. You have fallen victim to the cognitive corruption of chaos. Your computing processes have been disrupted. You are defective. Defective? I reveal the truth. I comprehend just as the Omnissiah commands. Meanwhile, your mind thrashes about within the cage of data vows. So which one of us is defective? Do you have any preferences regarding the killing of your former tech comrade? There's no need for secrecy. Let him understand. Following a voluntary surrender, I will be willing to commute the punishment from immediate destruction to arrest and isolation, for the purposes of conducting an exhaustive interrogation. Does that not violate some protocol or other? Indeed, tech comrade, does it not violate the dogma of purity? Your possible familiarity with matters related to the fate of the blessed Armanat justifies this violation. If you think it is best. Request denied, tech comrade. You will have to pull what I know out of my head.
I see you. Tremble.
A rune stalker. So we only got 3 enemies? Is that right? Looks like it. I'll take over here. Abelard can get right in the fray with you. Oh, I guess there's the Vox skulls. Argenta can go here and maybe shoot at them from this angle. There. There. And Cabela can go here.
Not a problem for me. All too easy.
This is for cover efficiency? Yeah. There we go, and then...
Suits my purposes.
The Omnissiah condemns you.
There we go, got 2 of them gone. I don't think there's any more.
Already done. There's nowhere to hide.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Martyrdom is a reward.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Oh, he says,
This is why I was chosen.
Victory is imminent. Indeed. I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Follow my lead.
why can't I swing? I don't even know why I got reject the flesh, but okay. No, not him. Abelard. Gosh. It's not saying. But for some reason I can't swing. Oh, there you go. I cannot attack because of that for some reason. Okay.
It will be done.
No. I was like, maybe I can shoot? No, it doesn't work that way. Okay,
Caught by the web.
and then dash
As the
through again
tenants
to get
demand.
this weak point.
Trust me.
And then jump and get it again.
As honor ordains.
And I'll end my turn here, so if he moves, I think I can hit that.
Naturally. But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object.
I think I can do my tech ability on this guy and then,
Request approved.
yeah, and then
The scriptural prognosis is
I do that and that. And then this one doesn't have a regular swipe?
request approved.
Or does it do it naturally? I don't think it has bleed. I thought it did.
Not my specialty. Not a problem for me.
For the throne.
Do work, but not by much.
There you go.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
He can dash too, interesting.
I've suffered worse.
God Emperor, move
Can't
through
do
me.
anything about
Be the fire in my heart.
what's his name back there, Hementz, but I can deal with this guy hopefully.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
And then
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I'd rather not. That's not the Seneschal's job.
this,
At your beck and call.
this. Still can't attack?
I will do my duty.
I am your blade and shield. Trust me. Let your soul be purged. I shall not fail.
Not that.
As the tenants demand. Death is a blessing. I bring mercy and retribution. As honor or death.
Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain. I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Sometimes the movement's a little wonky, it seems like, but that's okay.
Let's see to it.
Do this, and then, hiya.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running binaric override.
And then,
My vow is to serve.
Suits my purposes.
give an extra turn to you, I guess. No, I should give it to you because like you can keep spamming that anti-robot stuff on him.
My competencies are not that universal.
Already done. Suits my purposes.
Try to get an angle on him.
Not a problem for me.
A waste of blood.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
And then I just shoot him twice, I guess.
I'll do it. I am his will made
Just down it.
There you go. I'm taking as neural cogitator. The data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance and operation. I would advise against it. It may be dangerous. Request denied. The value of the data justifies the risk.
Victory awaits.
So as long as it doesn't corrupt you, I'm fine with that, I guess. A mishmash of steel, wire, and augmentation shaped by some madman into an unknown and frightening monstrosity. This cogitator grants the owner a +10 bonus to logic and a plasma gun. I feel like someone could use that, specifically, what's his name? Pascal. If he can put it on him, of course. They should be able to. Lore Imperium. Which I think right now I'm the best Imperium Lord. Yeah, so there's no point for you having that. There you go. So now your logic is 80. There you go.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Or
Easily done.
The vats which were previously used to store fuel oil have been turned into reservoirs for blood, an ingredient for the vile rituals that have replaced the orderly protocols of the Manufactorum. Oh, someone... Oh... The crucified body has all of its augments removed. Judging by the abundance of blood, they were ripped out of the tech priest while he was still alive. Ouch. Not only get all of your augmentations and your cybernetics ripped out of you while you're still alive, you get crucified. Probably still alive during that too. Not fun at all. Okay, I think I'll head back here
A new challenge for me.
because I got this. There you go.
We should deal with this.
The thick layer of dust is a telltale sign that this place has had very few visitors. Despite that, you can see faint footsteps that were left by whoever came here last.
We must act.
What
Whisper
One
and be
second.
heard. My
See if I can
visions
take
showed
this
this
out.
path, and many others.
Where's this trap trigger? The device, which bears an odd resemblance to both a cogitator and a furnace, reacts to your presence with a faint blink of its lights and an inscrutable binary signal. These old research cogitators are empowered. Okay.
What torments you? I am your shadow.
Doubt is for the weak.
Alright, here we go. Input the code to disable the gas supply. And put the code to disable the traps. Request Theodora's data. Nice. I guess we can
It's
take that
about
back to
time.
back to a ship. Okay, now that we did that,
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
weird positioning for these traps.
Operation.
The large device is a cargo lift used for transporting parts. Cool. What's this? CyberGuard is asking for access codes you do not have.
I'll
Okay,
lay
we need
claim
the
to the
access code.
stars.
Okay, we came from this way. What's this way? The other way for this. Okay, there's something all the way back here. Across here. This is why we check the map, just in case I did leave stuff behind, which it looks like I did. Yep, in the corner. I mean, it was one good, but still something.
Compared to naval service,
Follow
that
my
was
lead.
barely a challenge.
Yeah, we messed up on that, so whatever data's there is gone. There's stuff this way, which looks like across the way and then down. Then there's of course the thing to the right. Or the other way for the platform to turn. Yeah, so this way. Then we'll take a left, because that's unexplored. Just double check, okay.
I won't tolerate weakness.
No, that's where I came from. Why was it saying I didn't look this way? Okay. But we do have to go down this way to here and then to the right. And I think it was to the left. Sorry if I'm checking too much. Is that what it's trying to tell me? Yeah. So this is glitched out. I don't know if I was supposed to grab it after I bumped it or what, but I was able to grab it before that. Yeah, then we went down here. Okay. The curved parts appear foreign compared to the orderly geometric of the manufactorum. The many holes and fasteners indicate that each component serves as but a single part for some wicked design, which
None
is
shall
the demon
stand
things.
in my way.
Nothing back here. This just leads back up there. Okay. So what's down this way? Redemption gloves. Each of the wearer's melee attacks made against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness reduce the enemy's strength and agility by -10. Interesting. Set up this ladder if I can, please. There you go.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Oh, this is back up here.
Victory awaits.
Okay, the only other way I know of to explore now is we gotta get back to that turning bridge and turn it the other way because there's a way to enter.
Vengeance will be swift.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Yikes. Uh-oh. Did I break it? Okay, no, it took a sec. Because you had to wait for these guys to load in.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Come on. There you go. Now where is this? To the inside. Oh boy. Screen, about the same as all the others. Like, why give me that if it's just all the same? Ugh. What are those? Are those the things that go inside the armor? Nah, they're a little different. Careful. Look at it. Mercy. They're alive? Oh. Mercy, make it stop. Study the mutants. You examine the pulsating mass of flesh. The creature in the cage seems to be composed of several bodies joined together. You see no sutures or any other means by which the separate parts could have been connected. Among the layers of meat, you can discern large knots of muscle, various limbs, exposed bones, parts of faces, and entire heads. Only warp sorcery is capable of creating such an abomination, while preserving its ability to live on. Who are you? Foreman from Sector It Hurts. Mercy. Foreman from Boiler 3. We're from the lower levels. I'm beginning to have some idea. The Lex mechanic mentioned the inhabitants of the lower levels who had been imprisoned in their homes. He said some of them were brought here. The cultists did something to these poor people in their own home, and now they are studying the result. Have you ever seen anything like this before? I've seen a great deal, Rogue Trader. That includes mutations caused by sorcery of chaos, but what frightens me most is not their repulsive form, but what is hiding beneath it, a human soul in torment. Chaos never forgets to ensure its victims retain the ability to suffer. The Lex mechanic talked about some kind of slag waste disposal and chaos symbols on machines. What are the archenemy's minions doing to the people of the lower levels? To know the workings of dark sorcery means allowing corruption into oneself. These are warp mutations, no doubt. Perhaps there was some side effect, and that is why they were brought here, to be connected to sensors and cogitators. Even fallen tech priests who have rejected the Omnissiah are driven by a perverted hunger for knowledge. Why are they hooked up to cogitators? Lingua Technis, corrupted by the scrap code, I'm sure. It's unlikely we will be able to extract anything of value from their data crypts. You promised us. Who are you talking to? What did they promise you? Who are they? You took us from the Inferno. You promised us a reward. I'll be damned, they can still speak. They remember the people who did this to them. Perhaps a little biomancy will allow us to draw the fragments of knowledge out of them, or it will trigger further changes. Esteemed Magos, these are your comrades. If I may ask, do you feel any compassion for them, or at the very least regret for the loss that these poor people represent to the Adeptus Mechanicus? Negative. What I am currently observing is not my tech comrades, but merely their biological functioning remains fashioned into a specimen of an unnatural perversion of technology. I am under no directives to feel any affinity for such specimens. I do not hear their names in the Undying One's whispers. They have become too twisted, and he no longer remembers them. What do you want to do? My psycho abilities allow me to affect the human body. It is one of the most effective tools to use against individuals who resist questioning. But if you're suggesting that I want to use it, I think you are getting a little ahead of yourself. The effect of warp energy will likely lead to an explosive reaction. I do not know the precise mechanism of this mutation. The result could even be more monstrous than its current state. Heinrichs, let this go. You're only prolonging their suffering. I am inclined to relieve their suffering. Every moment of existence in such a state is pure torture for the people locked in these sheaths. What does this mean? I don't think so. It seems to me your mind is made up already. These people need deliverance from their suffering. I don't think I shall let these things out of their cage. I mean, they're still people, but for how long? Each mutant has cables attached. I may not know the nature of these machines, but it isn't too difficult to increase the voltage. This switch here. Oh, I think I know what it was. I was talking about letting him go ahead with it. Did you just open the cages? Oh, you killed him. Okay. That's that then. But do you know what bothers me, Rogue Trader? The number of people here, there are too few. The lower levels of similar manufactorums are inhabited by millions. What happened to the rest of them? I know I won't like the answer. Let's go. We still haven't done what we came here to do.
A new challenge for me?
I'm not gonna torture them for information. We can get it ourselves. Just checking the sides first, because this seems the only thing else. Okay. Stop. This is a creation of the archenemy. Don't go near it. You have done enough for me and my mission. Don't put yourself at risk now. As soon as he takes another step towards it, it makes a shriek. He approaches it. Heinrichs is clearly using his psycho abilities to try to fend off the pernicious effects of the Chaos artifact. The Omnissiah's grace has not touched this object. This mechanism was not desecrated, but born flawed and unnatural. Iron most profane. Initiating observation log. Let not fear stand in the path of knowledge. I'm gonna wait. He said to give him a chance. He's looking. Sacrifices, more and more sacrifices every minute. Hecatomb Dertiminens. The womb of this cursed machine is down on the lower levels. The auxiliary enumerator controls the system for delivering molten waste under the manufactorum's main building. This cogitator is fueled by the energy harnessed from thousands of people who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. But I cannot even imagine the reason for sacrificing all these people. It's inconceivable. Now we know why the fabricator sensor prized this monster so highly. The accursed tech priest and his associates created something that went beyond the limits of the Omnissiah's power. This machine is designed to process myriad possibilities using warp sorcery. It has almost finished its task. It predicts the future. How is that even possible? Do not attempt to gain any insight into the essence of the machines corrupted by the archenemy. At least not if you value your soul. I've encountered the heretic's mechanical abomination before. To truly fathom their nature is to allow a particle of death into your heart. But the fruit they bear, no matter how abhorrent their instruments, the fruit they bear could be useful. No. The cult's filthy ravings are not worth that. What we can extract from its storage drives will be enough. Interesting. I made him more merciful. We need to stop the cogitator for the sake of the people still alive down there. I almost succumbed to the archenemy's old trick, the lure of the unattainable, the primary of all the traps that chaos sets for unwary souls. Finch, it's a screamer.
Purge the unclean!
Okay. That's not good. I don't want to deal with a screamer. I'm gonna back up. Okay.
Suits my purposes. All too easy.
Make it so
Suits
everyone
my
can go
purposes.
there.
Nothing I can't do.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, other gun please, thank you.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Not a problem for me.
Okay, now everyone can move in.
Explore just now one route. Forward.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Everyone, step aside.
It will be done.
And then make it so it targets me.
A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Trust me.
Okay, and then switch my two swords so I can do this.
The shadows will see it done. Let your soul be purged. I shall not fail. Trust me. As the tenants demand.
I almost got him before he could call him in. Pink horrors, so they're gonna call him blues.
Just a minor setback.
And a herald. Oh no.
do it. Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, for you, my Emperor! I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I won't object to it.
Give myself an iron arm. Kick him.
Naturally.
Then unload onto him if I can.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I'll make you weaker.
Nothing I can't do.
Do it for her because she's going to be charging in.
The shadows will see it done. As honor ordained.
Line here, I guess.
Already done. All too easy.
Y'all suck.
Faith shields me.
I will do my duty.
And I'll charge you. No, it doesn't matter.
I'm not interested. It will be
Do
done.
it for you. Just in case I don't get the kill.
At your beck and call.
Okay.
I shall hunt the other side away. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Brutal strike, y'all.
As the tenets demand. As honor holds the blade whispers your name.
As long as they keep their attention on Kambilla, this should work pretty well.